Oh, hey Kiki!
Oh, hey Josh, what's up?
Not much, just like a really hard physics test.
That's cool. So I was wondering, how do you feel about homosexuality?
Homosexuality?
Yeah, like gay rights and stuff.
I've never really thought about it.
I don't understand why it's so taboo. Our country is in the process of making a lot of decisions that will affect the lives of millions of Americans.
That does sound important, I guess.
It is.
So, how do people used to feel about homosexuality?
That's a good question. Did you know that homosexuality in ancient Greece was not only legal, but encouraged? Aristotle said that Cretians used homosexual relations as a means of population control, and Plato said, quote, homosexuality is regarded as shameful by barbarians. Alexander the Great was well known for his homosexual liaisons. Homosexuality was also widely acceptable in ancient Rome. At this time, master-slave role-playing became widely popular. Female homosexuality was widely acceptable in Egypt. In the Middle Ages, there was not such a tolerance for homosexuality. The church ruled the government, and because homosexuality was very much accepted by the Greeks and the Romans, it was associated with paganism. However, homosexual marriage dates as far back to the Renaissance, when two men would swear fidelity to each other by holding hands over a holy Bible at a church altar.
Wow, that was really informative.
I know, wasn't it?
How do people feel about homosexuals now?
Well, actually, I know someone who knows all about that.
And who is that?
Hello, my name is Dr. Shigul Gubermeyer. I am an expert in the gay rights of the present day. There are many countries in the world that allow for the gay marriage. In the US, there are 5 states that allow the gay marriage, and multiple others that recognize the gay marriage. They will not let gays marry, but they recognize the marriage if it occurs in other states where it is legal. There are also many countries that do not allow gay marriage, but allow domestic partnership or civil union. In these cases, the couple can receive some benefits of marriage, but not all. Some countries that allow the gay marriage are Canada, Sweden, Norway, Holland, Spain, Belgium, South Africa, and the United States. In the United States, there are 5 states, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Iowa, Vermont, and New Hampshire. There are also 6 states that recognize the gay marriage. They will not allow them to happen, but they will recognize them if they happen in a state that is legal. These states would be New York, California, Rhode Island, New Mexico, Washington, D.C., and California. California used to allow gay marriage, but now it only accepts them. Some countries that allow a civil union or a domestic partnership are Finland, France, Iceland, Portugal, Denmark, Sweden, Germany, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Israel, and New Zealand, and also the United States. In the United States, the states where domestic partnership or civil union are legal are Hawaii, Maine, New Jersey, California, Nevada, Oregon, and Washington State. It is not 100% clear as to why gay marriage is not allowed in all places. Some believe it to be out of fear or not understanding what is not familiar to them. Other people believe it has to do with the mix of church and state, and that most religions do not accept homosexuality, and therefore that has leaked out into government, and so therefore it is not allowed.
Wow, I guess this really is an important issue.
Heck yes it is!
Well, what do you think's gonna happen, Kiki?
Well, based on what we learned from the past, I think that gay rights will eventually be legalized.
What have we learned from the past?
In ancient Greece, Alexander the Great tried to blend Persian and Greek cultures as a means of unification. From this, we can learn that it is important to accept other cultures.
Yes, nowadays we should learn to blend all ideas and all the cultures. Just because we do not understand an idea does not mean we should be afraid of it or ban it. We should be able to accept all.
In ancient Rome, the laws for Roman citizens were different than the laws for non-citizens. As a result, many non-citizens were treated unjustly. From this, we can learn that it is important to look objectively at all viewpoints when making laws to ensure that they are fair and just.
We are all people in this world, and homosexual marriage should not be looked at any differently than marriage between a man and a woman. It is 2 human beings trying to be happy together and live the rest of their lives together.
In the Middle Ages, the church had a very strong influence over the government. The hard times of the Middle Ages caused by conflicts between the church and the government have shown us that it is best when religion and government are not mixed.
Yes, if you mix the church and the state, it could cause many riots and outbreaks and fighting. And one of the fundamental beliefs of many countries, including the country of the United States of America, is that you do not mix the church and the state. Just because somebody believes that in one religion that should not be allowed does not mean that the government has to tell everybody that nobody can do it.
Wow, that all makes a lot of sense. So what do you conclude from that?
Well, based on what we learned from history, gay rights will be legal one day because we will all learn to accept each other.
Wow, Kiki, you know what? I agree with you, and I think that sounds great. Okay, well, I gotta go. Tell Miss Cutrone I say hi.
Okay, I will.